gaming. Hello. I'm gonna wait for some people to trickle in. Yes, King, fix those files. I'm gonna be fixing the files like crazy. Hello, Skyza. What it do, Sky Crew? Real. Very real. I will most likely have to do a small sound check, but I think I have the same settings from the last time I streamed, which weren't too bad. Good night, Tano. Okay, so, what was I about to say? Yes, so I will be going on tour in China next month, and because I will be playing some stuff that I have not played live before, I need to go to some older project files and make sort of new versions of them, slash cut things down, rearrange some things so that they might work better live. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, my song Thief is one of my bigger songs, I think, in China, which is like very surprising because it's a long ass song. But this is the project file for Thief. It was very broken for a while, but it's mainly fixed now. I'm trying to fix one thing with this violin here, which it just sounds completely different, and I don't know why. Yeah, I think making music while music is playing in the background is kind of tough. Do I know any Chinese? 我喜欢音乐. I think that means I like music. 我是美国人. That's American. I am American, I should say. That's like all I know. I also know how to say I have nut and sesame seed allergies, but I think if I try to memorize that and say it on stream, it's gonna be so embarrassing. But yeah, I am gonna try and do Thief live. But again, it's like it's gonna be like live the same way I do my other stuff live. I'm trying to think because Thief has that very slow opening. I'm still thinking like how I want to do that kind of stuff live. If I want to just like skip over it and like go straight into the build up, or maybe I bring a little MIDI controller to China, I hook it up to my laptop and have some stuff to play on that before I start playing guitar. I think that could be fun. Yeah, that's kind of the plan at the moment. But right now I do want to try and fix this violin because I don't know what happened with it. When I opened up this file, it had like the old, I wouldn't say old, but like it had this effect rack on it, which should only be audible in the outro. So it sounds like this. I thought you were British by the way you sing. I've gotten that many times. But yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that during this part though, because this is like the kind of bridge in the build-up. So this is more so how it's supposed to sound, but it's kind of not doing that. There's something weird with the EQ. It's like, also like everything is way more distorted than it used to be. I still don't know what's up with that. Like this impact here like really gets distorted, and I think it's because actually it's not too bad now. What the fuck? Let me turn my volume up. Also, how is the volume? It's still a bit too, I think it's this, maybe that's causing that. Sure, I'll just do that. And like, maybe this was too aggressive. Did I not have any compression on this violin? Oh my god, I didn't. That's so crazy. Um, volume can be a tiny bit higher. Let me do it a tiny bit higher then. I'll bring it to like negative 15. Maybe there was a reason I didn't put a compressor on it, and I'm about to find out why. Oh yeah, because it's like really sensitive. Also, this I only had on the high end. Maybe I bring that to everything? No. That is a way to phrase it. Wait, what did I say? If you were to play Thief live on guitar, what would you play? Most of the guitar parts in the song seem pretty quiet. They are. That's another thing. I wanted to maybe add another vocal part to the intro, or maybe because like I don't think I'm gonna be playing the second half live because it's just like I don't think it would make sense without like an actual band. I feel like I'd be kind of looking silly up there. So I was thinking of maybe taking the verse from the bridge here. I'm calling everything in the song a bridge, but yeah, I would take the verse from the bridge here and put it in the intro. Oh, you're referring to the comment above you. Got it. But I mean, I don't mind what I'm playing to be quiet as long as like the music is good. But I'll see how I feel when I actually start practicing all this stuff, which I need to start doing soon. And at the end, yeah, I don't think I should start there. We need to start like. And at the end. Oh no, but then there's the vocals there. But maybe I can like take those vocals out because those. I like those vocals a lot though. Maybe I could play that with like a sample pad. I'm wondering. How does it sound without those? And at the end, I will know what I've been seeking from all he stole. You'll be nothing when I am through. Like that works with the build-up. Because I want to be doing stuff up on stage for this song, and it's so hard because this is not a song I ever plan to play live. Wait, is that you doing those vocal chops? I thought they were sampled. Those ones are from an Ableton pack. So these ones are from a sample. There's the ones in the intro, which are me. I need to find where those are. Oh wait. Do I still have them? I am on like a weird version of this thing, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, where did I put those? I wonder if I deleted them by accident. That'd be a pain. I'm going to... Is there a reason why you don't plan on performing Thief live? I know, I like am going to... the reason I'm doing this is because I want to play it live. The issue is that I never planned to perform it live when I made it, because it was just like I wasn't doing live shows at the time. I mean, I did play it once at a Form Fest, but it was yeah, the song has vocals in like one spot and the guitar parts are really quiet, so it was I only played like the first drop section. But yeah. I like the vocal chops here too, but if I'm just gonna be singing during that part, it's just too, like, that overlapping with like what I'll actually be doing it'd be a mess. So I need to decide. Yeah. But I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, it was not out when I played it back then. Where did my vocal chops, not vocal chops, my vocal parts here go? I need to find those because I might want to do something with them. Album 3. Oh god, this whole folder is like cursed. I watched Berserk before writing the song. I did not watch Berserk before writing the song. I have not watched Berserk at all. I might read the manga one day, but I heard it like starts off really intense. My brother is a big Berserk fan. Will you ever perform in Sweden? I would love to perform in Sweden sometime. I mean, Dead Flag, like Godspeed plays the Dead Flag Blues like quite a bit, or they used to for some of the tour. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen that being played live by them. But yeah, I mean, the Godspeed is also like 10 people, so I think that makes sense there. Thief 11. I'm like wondering. Scroll down here. Was it here? The audio? No, those are there. Is this audio file there? That one's there. Real bass is there. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. 130, that's that. Bruh. I wonder if I did that in post. Like it's not actually in this project file. And it's like, I have a file where I combined like two different versions of, yeah. Listen to the Guts theme from the 1997 anime and you'll see what I mean. I will take a listen to that. I would love, the thing is with the live band, it's like some of my songs I think I would have to, it'd be so much work. It'd be so much work. And I really do enjoy making music more than I love playing my music out. And it would, it'd be a big undertaking, but I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea, I guess. Damn, I actually really want to see, whatever. I'll figure that out later. I wanted to show those vocals because like that was like the first time I ever did vocal runs, and then I like pitched them down so that they matched with the ones in the build, so it like sounded like one person's voice even though it's like two separate ones. But that's all right. That's all right. That was Innards, Fred's Media. Innards had like a third drop that I cut because it was just like, I thought it was kind of, what's the word for it? Being a little too blunt with the meaning, I guess. I don't know, it didn't, the mood of it didn't match for me. Yeah, I think this won't be the last time would be pretty easy to do with a band. I guess I would have to cut it short there. then I could like sing those like parts. Yeah, I remember people used to like go into, they would like send me messages on like Discord or Instagram saying, your music's great, but can you please add more verses to your songs? So guy wants to know what Goobase is. Excellent question. Is Goobase in here? Goobase. Oh. Here we go. I don't know, I thought it was GUI. There is a Discord, there's a link to it on my Blue Sky. That was cool layer. That's from like the early distorted version of the drop that I had way back. I showed it on a previous stream. And then I like kind of want to end it just like after that. Oh wait, no. What I should do is I should just like bring it to the outro here. I'm totally butchering this song, but like if y'all knew the other plans I had for what I'm playing in the set list, like you would understand why I need to be doing this. Like I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just like I have too much shit that I need to fit in to the set. Okay. So I want to take that. Okay. That'll probably be like there. Good enough. I'm trying to think. Yes, because I want to sing the outro. I do want to sing the outro because I forgot I really like the outro. This is quiet as hell though. Just put Cotton Eye Joe in there somewhere? Yeah, you got it. Did I believe the Cotton Eye Joe album buried a long time ago? I would need like 8 people to play this song in a band, y'all. It would be fucking ridiculous. There's strings, there's synth, there's a guitar, there's like... You would need like 2 drum sets and like a digital one. Yeah, I'll just do that. And obviously when I'm playing live, these vocals will not be here. I'm just doing this for reference. Okay, hear me out. You play the whole song live, but you start playing one instrument at a time, recording it, looping it, then playing it together. This song has 100 layers. That would suck. And don't say anything the whole time? Dog, that would be the whole set if I did it that way. God. Also, like, I can't just like loop everything on top of each other because there's parts that go in and out, and like the chord progressions change. Oh, that's really funny though. Um, okay, I'll leave this one like this for now. Okay, I also need to work on safety a little bit. That one shouldn't be as extreme though. Oh my god, it takes so long to save this file. Yeah, where did those vocals go? I'm like wondering. I wonder, okay, I have, okay, this is saved. I'm gonna see if this loads. Because this project file is very cursed. Like extremely cursed. I made the song on my laptop, and by the end of working on it, it stopped opening. And every time I tried to open the file, maybe 1 out of the 5 times that I would actually try to open it, it would actually open. The rest of it, it would just crash immediately. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit, so let me rechat. Need those guys who walk around with all them instruments attached to them? Fuck. Yeah, like the whole band is just people doing that, and we're doing like a rain dance on stage. What else? I did end up recording the last show, but I don't know. I could do better than that one. Another thing is like when I record stuff in Ableton, the it crashed. Okay, Ableton crashed. Let me try that again. What is it streaming now? Hold on. I'm like, okay. Let me load Ableton again. I'll try that one more time, and if not, I'll just move on to safety. Yeah, I did end up recording the last show. I thought that I could do better performance-wise, so I will. I probably won't upload that one. I think it's gonna be better if I just record my ones in China. I think these ones are gonna be a lot better than the stuff I've done in New York recently. Also, the song "Crashing in Despair." Yeah, no. Another thing that happened with the last show I did, while I was setting up, one of my guitar strings broke, and the first song I did, I accidentally had this. I have this pedal that changes the key of my guitar without me having to retune anything, but I had it on while I was tuning. So the first song I did was like really like the guitar was fucked up, and did not sound very good, and it wasn't that long of a set, so it's just. Oh my god, it crashed again. I like don't understand. Okay, that was a quick crash. Let me try it one more time, and if not, then because like I do want to. I want that vocal layer back, and I don't know why it hates me. Will you do a live album? I would love to do a live album of sorts. But yeah, I just want to make sure if I do it, I want the performance to be really, really good. I want it to be something that's worth making a live album out of. This might be a dumb idea, not how files work, but what if you compress the file and open it compressed? That is not how files work. Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can put Ableton files into a zip file, but like compressing stuff, even if you could do that, it would ruin the quality of the audio. Okay, please, Ableton. Okay, it's doing a bit more loading than last time. Come on. I don't know. Oh my god, look at that. All right. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like the first 2 times or something I open it, it just crashes immediately. Then Ableton decides like, okay, let me get my shit together. Okay, so this, I made sure to not overwrite the old project file. Um, so let's see, do I have those vocals in the start now? No, I don't. Where the fuck are they? Dog, I'm so confused. Okay, so that was pointless. I think I do know where I added them then. They might be in this. This is where I combined like two different of like the project files. Um, yeah, Purgatory. I like the Purgatory show a lot still. I think it was a cool. Um, I don't know. It was just, it felt like my first real performance. Actually, I did a lot of the planning and stuff myself, and it was just, yeah, the energy that night was really kind of crazy. There was a lot of stuff that went wrong, and I was stressed about a lot of things. But when I was up there, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna power through it, and it'll be fine. And it was. And yeah, I look very fondly on that show. Louder intro. I'm so confused about where that vocal part went, but oh well. What else was I gonna do? What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I did want to see if I could load up the alt version of that, because I did want to show that. I think I did show it on a stream previously, but it was a while ago. Yeah, let me also catch up with chat. How did this tour even come to be? Do you have a particularly large Chinese following? I do. I have a bigger fan base in China than I do in the U.S., which I found out last year, kind of end of last year. But yeah, I have a really big fan base there. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's cool that it did, and I am excited to go to China and play some shows there. Play some shows there. I think it'll be really cool. Album 6 spotted. Yo, no way. The artist that makes albums is working on another album. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that's work in progress stuff that I will not be sharing for probably a year. I feel like I'm one of 3 Canadians who know you. Potentially. Like, yo, I wanna travel the world and play sets everywhere. Um, I'm doing one in Japan as well in November. If y'all want to pull up to Japan on November 1st, either the 1st or 2nd, I think. Um, I'll be there. Okay, so okay, now the vocals are here. Oh! Okay, now I remember why I have the combined file, because this one actually has a better version of the first drop. So I have to remember that. That's silly. But yeah, these vocals were mine. And you can kind of tell that they've been like pitched down. Chinese EDM is pretty huge. Apparently, yeah. I did this with auto pitch. That's so weird. Ableton is the software I use to make music. Well, technically Live is the software I use to make music, and Ableton is the company that makes it. How does it sound without the pitch? Nice. Okay. I need to do more like vocal runs and stuff. I kind of have been slacking on that. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay, yeah, this second part. I think it's gonna sound funky and I might have to fix it. Oh wait, it doesn't start until really. It sounds so fucked. I'm so confused why it. Hold on. Yeah, that was a alternative idea of the second half of Thief that I made, but I made it way after the version that actually came out. And while I was working on it, I was just realizing I have no time to make this as good as I want it to be. And I don't want to spend so much longer working on this one goddamn song. So I kind of left it in this file and I used the first idea that I came up with. But I don't know, maybe I'll do something with that in the live version because I still like that kind of waltzy idea. I've been really messing with waltzes lately. So we'll see. Yeah, it's much more low energy, not as intense. I think album wise, the current ending of Thief works a lot better in the context of the album, but I think I don't know, that was still a cool idea. How long did you spend working on Thief? Like a year, maybe probably more than a year. Okay, I did want to mess now with safety. Safety together? No, I don't think it was that. I also have no idea what the project files for some of these are called. Was it No, it wasn't radios. Was it? No. Dog, what? Sunset step. I don't think y'all can see the window that I'm looking at. Interlude? Bruh. What did I call safety? China set. Okay, I'm planning on it to be for an hour. The contract that I signed with the label that I'm working with in China said it has to be at least 45 minutes. So I'm saying, I just asked like what's the maximum amount of time, and I'll probably go somewhere in between whatever that is. Do you use the mic you're using right now for recording? No, right now I mean I used to use this mic for recording. This is a Blue Yeti microphone, but the one I use right now is an SM57B. It's like the one a bunch of podcasters use now, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna search safety in this. Safety, divided safety. Bruh. Okay, I actually need to like go through these projects now. Challenge. It wasn't big drums, that was something else. It wasn't capture. I have a song called Capture. What? Console. Oh god. It's not Doom. This is Spells. Folk shit? What the hell was folk shit? I don't want to any. What? I don't know where this is gonna go. I think that was Farewell. Beat House, Noise, Overthrower. I feel like I'm going insane. What the hell? Oh, was it Sunset? No, Sunset was like really early Thief. Wasn't it? It might not have been. Okay, let me check this. Meow, hello Skugger Wugger. Are you doing all nighter this year, or are you gonna do something with MMG? If I do all nighter, I'm gonna do this one solo because I haven't done that in a bit. How did Farewell end up on a project like What Do You Want? Cool song. I just thought it was a cool, cute ending. I think there's a lot of aspects of some of the melodies that I write in my music that is kind of small, itty bitty, and cute. And I thought that Farewell was a kind of cool credits roll kind of track. And I thought it made sense for the kind of narrative structure of the album to end on a song like that. Hello, Musically. All right, so I'm loading up a file. I have no idea what it is. La 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 project. I don't know why I was using my file browser to do that. I could have just gone through Ableton. La La La, I think is really, like, terrible. I don't know what I was doing with that. It has some like weird drums, I think. Yeah, I was talking about how Farewell ended up on the album, but I was just saying I made it because I wanted a credits roll kind of song. I think. Oh yeah, this is definitely Thief. Not Thief. Safety. Melodic second movement. This is definitely not a melodic second movement. Some plugins are disabled. Transient Shaper. I remember I did used to use that plugin. I don't think I need that where it is though. Awesome. So there's no sound here for some reason. Hello. Where is the guitar? Where? Okay. Oh shit. Loading samples. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm really glad I decided to check this out. Plugin will not make a sound in settings. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Where did I put all this stuff? There was never a guitar. It's always been like this. Wait, maybe you're right. VSTs. Ample sound, TC, ample sound? G, no. Uh-oh. I don't know where the files for this actually are. Okay. I may just have to re-download that VST. It's the ample guitar acoustic. Is it a BB No Money La 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 remix? No, it's not. Okay, that kind of sucks that guitar is not there right now. This sounds so weird without it. Are these the vocals? Oh, and then I'm guessing Melodyne also. Okay, Melodyne I can fix what's happening here. Because I did transfer all my Melodyne stuff recently. The boy? Where did I put it? Transfers. I think that's there. Yes, excellent. Now this should make sound. This sounds horrible without the guitar. Thank you, Drika. Honestly, I don't know if I want to change too much for this. I kind of... Ooh, I want to play this one in full. I do want to play this one in full. Because I think it makes... I think for the distorted part here, I can sort of do some of these layers live with the drums. Because there's this one drum layer that's just like... Where is it? It's kind of just like this one drum that has a normal pattern that I think would be really fun to play live. If I can find it. Is it the almond? What is this? Awesome. Yeah, it is. Because like this is actually, what's playing here I think is pretty simple. It just has a delay on it, which makes it sound crazy. Like, if I pull some Fred again shit on this part, that'd be fun. I'll see about that. And then one thing that is weird is that this song has a demo that I made just like in it. I have a launch pad and a MIDI controller I can use. Yeah, I really want to do that live. This is Safety, Skugger Wugger. Will you ever release the mix you made for the Skyward set in 2021? 2021? Was that the one with the visuals on YouTube? Isn't that... Can't y'all just listen to that now? Banger, hi Suji. The EQ ever. I low-key have a tendency to skip Safety 2. Weak! How'd you do the loud respace? This was... I'm pretty sure it was just a synth of some kind. But sometimes I make my basses weird. Oh yeah. There's this one, and then there's like the one that goes up. Oh, and I also have like a layer that's just white noise. Like wet white noise. There's some goopy sound design in this album. Yeah, there's that one. But I used a lot of like vocoder on modulator mode for the basses in this song. Is this preparation for the China tour? It is indeed. Hello, Fallon. Just local file it? Yeah, just I would do that. Are you gonna get in-ears for these sets? I already use in-ears. At least for the last couple shows. Well, last 2 shows I've done, I have some in-ears. And those have helped a lot with like performing. Yeah, I'm like wondering. I don't want to re-download. A whole guitar. Okay, I'm gonna wait to see what the label person says about how long my set can be, because currently my set is like a little over an hour, and if they say it like has to be an hour max, then I will not be able to play the entirety of Safety. And if that's the case, I'm like wondering which part I play. I would have to do the intro, and then could I like... like I really okay. It's weird because safety is distinctly three different parts. Um, but I feel like if you only play one, the whole song just does not make sense, which is weird because I don't really feel that way about Thief. I think you can kind of split Thief down the middle, and it's each part still works because there's a sort of slow shift to it. Uh, Safety, the transitions between these parts are very quick. Once one part ends, it immediately starts going into the next one. So it's kind of hard to break them up in a way that makes sense to me. I know Safety 2 would be the obvious to cut, but like also I think when I played Safety 2 at Formfest that one time, it was really awesome. Like everyone jumped when it hit, and I think it's exciting, especially because I think a lot of my fans in China, they do enjoy the more electronic aspects of my music. I think it'd be fine to hit them with something like that. Yeah, and I also like, and then again, like I want to keep like the third part. Because like this part I just love. Like when the stereo guitars come in here. It's like I love that part so much. I can maybe shorten the middle. I could probably shorten the middle if I need to. Because I don't think this transition needs to be this long. Because like when is like it only hits here. Right, okay. So I could like probably shorten that by half of it. That could help. I could end it with the demo and not the drop. That's actually smart. I just pulled up Solar Beeps because I'd never heard it before, and damn, that is most definitely a song. I would argue it's barely a song. Vanishing Point? I don't think anyone. Well, I wouldn't say that, but I don't think most of my Chinese listeners know what Vanishing Point is. Okay, do any of y'all know what the top song of mine in China is? Because I feel like it would surprise a lot of y'all who don't know. Because I was kind of shocked when I saw it, because it made no sense to me. I like when I get to China, I need to start asking questions as to why people like certain songs. Because I'm really, yeah. I still want one live Vanishing Point performance. You know what? I should at some point. I still like that song. I mean, it was definitely part of my I'm trying to impress people on SoundCloud phase. But I was putting like real emotion into it. Give us a hint? No, I'm just like seeing what people say. I'm seeing what people say. All right, I'll wait for a few more. But no, it's Fossils. Fossils is my number one song in China by like a pretty big margin as well. It's I think Curses and Fossils are both the songs that have over 1 million plays in China. But yeah, I was like really, yeah, it's Fossils. I can't, again, like, that was, I mean, Fossils is technically a song from Blood Rushing, so I guess Cubic, you're not wrong about that. Um, but Fossils was on There Must Be Something Here. Also, yeah, for those of you who don't know, I originally wrote Fossils for Blood Rushing, and I didn't fit on it, I felt like, so I ended up not putting it on What Do You Want, and then it ended up on freaking There Must Be Something Here. Yeah, no, I do think, again, like there's no, the top songs of mine in China are not ones that I'm upset about. They're just surprising to me. Um, but yeah, it was not, Thief is also like pretty big there as well, which again, I'm like surprised by because that's a very long song. And honestly, the second half is kind of out there. It's very chaotic and yeah, it's just very, very surprising. It does fit. There Must Be Something Here. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I'm like getting away from myself now. I mean, okay, I'm gonna. Did I make any changes here? Okay, I kind of just want to go through more of my old project files now because I remember I did this a while back, but I think I skipped a couple. Is there a top song you're mildly upset about in general? Uh, Not really. I mean, I'm happy for really any song of mine to get big as long as it's not something for from a place for mountainside. I kind of don't like that album now, but also like a drowning cry being my biggest song for a while was really awkward because like I mean, you know, the lyrics being about what they're about and it also being a banger, I would have like people IRL who were friends of friends and my friends would tell them, oh, like my friend Sky makes music. They would listen to it like, yo, this song is so good. Like, I really, it's just such a bop. I'm just like, that's awesome. That's so cool. But yeah, I'm not super tied to that song anymore. Fossils actually has the highest play count on YouTube Music. Interesting. That makes sense because there are. I wonder if it's also because there's a lot of people in China who use YouTube as well. Like there's a lot of people in China who just like bypass the whole Great Firewall thing. Oh, La 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 is freaking. This is just like a really old version of Pressure. It's like in a different key. Yeah, I mean, no, I like A Drowning Cry still. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the mindset that I was in when I was making it, it's just, it feels very, it's like a distant memory to me. And I find it hard to connect with now that I am at, with the point I am at in my life now. But I'm still very happy that it resonates with a lot of people. And I don't regret making it or anything. Why did you unlist Pressure? I think it's not unlisted anymore, but maybe it is. It was just like, I don't know. I'm not huge on Pressure anymore either. And I don't know. I was just trying something weird, but like I felt like coming off of What Do You Want? It might have been a weird single to put out. Okay, what else have I not gone through on a previous stream? So that's that. I think I did. Let me double check though. Are you ever coming to the Netherlands? I would love to. Okay, I did go through this on another stream. -1. I went through this. Console. What is console? Loading. Oh yeah, this was fun. This is honestly, I should save this for like some shopkeeper song. I might do that now. But yeah, I used to use this thing a lot. It was made by an artist whose name I'm forgetting now, but a friend I think sent me an early version of it, and when it came out I got it because the distortion tones you get out of it are really cool. There's a lot of different routing modes that are interesting. Oh, Sibroy! Yes! This is really cool. I'm gonna... Okay, I'll make a note in my mind that exists there. Destroyer, I played Doom. Did I play Doom on a stream? I'm not sure if I did. The Shopkeeper EP is cool. Thank you. What the hell is this? Sample offline. Can I find it? Oh, I don't think it would be in here. I'm not sure why I'm searching there. The concert chances of me doing a concert in Florida. I mean, honestly, I just need the promoters in the US to fuck with me more, because that was a big thing as to the reason I'm doing a tour in China is because the promoters really wanted to book me. Like there were multiple people from China and labels like reaching out to me in order to set something up, and that doesn't happen to me in the US, unfortunately. So whenever I do a show in the US, it's usually because like I have to set everything up. I got to hit up the labels myself. I got to do the promotion myself. That's a lot of work when I also just want to be making music. So, you know, I get this offer from China. They're saying, we're going to pay for all your travel. We'll give you part of the ticket sales as well. We'll help you make merch. We'll like give you a place to stay. And it's like, why? Like, if I could have that in the US as well, awesome. That'd be so awesome. And that happened with the show, well, kind of happened with the show I did earlier in San Francisco, because they were like willing, okay, we'll pay to fly you out. But I ended up having to stay with a friend. So it's like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, promoters need to fuck with me more. Yell at your venues, I guess. Maybe not the venues, actually. Just like, if y'all know a promoter who wants to work with me, tell them to hit me up. Same thing with the EU. Like, I've not had people from the UK or like places in Europe reaching out to me to like set up a tour or anything. And again, because I'm not on a label, I will have to do all that stuff myself, which is not easy. Spring is ass, yeah. I really regret working with them. That was loud. Folk shit? I think I played folk shit. What is Forest? This might have been a really early version of Float. Oh, that's a demo. I'm not playing that. That's just like a recording of me on guitar. Oh, this is cool. I used this melody in Spells, I think. I actually really like the chord progression at the end there. I remember I kind of liked this a lot more than like the actual like chord progression I ended up going with on Spells, but I think I remember having an idea of this kind of later. I had this idea later on when I was making What Do You Want, and I was like, this might be something for another album if I end up using this progression. But I still like that like The freaking time signature is wonky as hell though. I was like gonna try singing on it because I wanted to see how it sounded with that, but it's gonna be weird. I have a file that's just called I don't want to anymore. Dog, I was sad. What else should I not play here? Oh, you know what? There is something that I wanted to release at some point. I was gonna release it on This Won't Be the Last Time, but I ended up not doing that because I thought it did not end up fitting. Let me play that. Saw some guy on Reddit extremely angry about Shopkeeper isn't a high concept introspective LP and how disappointed he was. Like, dude, this literally just beats. Like, that's the point of that EP. Like, I wanted to not make something that was too cerebral. You know, I wanted to make fun music. Yeah, I'm gonna. Bro, Blood is not Toby Fox with these time sigs. I can never figure out the vocals for this part, which is kind of why I stopped working on it. But I don't know, I might throw this up on Shopkeeper at some point. Audio Jungle. my air conditioning turned on. All right. Yeah, that's it. There is not a Porter sample in this, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I sent this to Jaren, honestly, because I don't know what to do with it. I could just like throw it up on Shopkeeper, but it's just not finished. Like there's no vocal idea that I found. Like I tried so many that I felt like worked on this, but yeah. I'm glad people mess with that, because like I still like the idea of the song. I think there's a lot of cool stuff going on. It was just like I don't have other music that sounds like this. Kind of reminds me of like an old Fritz idea. I can hear that. Yeah, I could send that as well. But yeah, that was like one idea that I had laying around that I thought was cool. What else do I got? Strum, I think, is just shake. What is shake? I think I play that on a different stream though. Okay, I'm wondering if I have like any this won't be the last time demos now. I think if you farted and sampled it, someone here would listen to it 100 times over. I'm not sure about that one. I think I have more respect for my fans to not listen to the shit farting over and over again 100 times. But y'all tell me. Could be a new project. Not sure if you're up for that though. I want to do more stuff with Shopkeeper before I start another project, because I got like MMG, I got Shopkeeper, and I got a Cloudy Sky. That's a nice trio to have of doing stuff. What is this? Oh, this is cool. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I think that was going on there. I had like a better sounding version of this. I don't know where it went. I probably overwrote it because I didn't know what to do with that. Whatever. What is whatever? Yeah, I had some like very rock leaning stuff, believe it or not, on the This Won't Be the Last Time when I was writing demos for it. But I was like, let me not go too hard in that direction, because I don't really think I'd be that good at it. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, do y'all recognize this? That's the overthrower lead. I don't know why it's here, but I think it sounds cool. I actually have a song that kind of has a similar piano thing going that I'm working on now. Maybe I'll recycle that piano. because I actually kind of like that. There's a song. Okay, I have a draft that's just called "The Chord." Wow 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 wow. I will not save the edits I've made to this. Okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, media files are missing. First off, Maddie on the Prince. Oh, I think I was using like that as a reference mix. I'm just so confused. Why would I use that as a reference mix? 3 new candidates found. Okay, this, yeah, I have like 3 versions of that are all the same. That's awesome. Cool. What is this? Oh, I might have played this on the previous stream. I can't remember. Kind of cool. Sun Dry, blood rushing type song. I think that actually might have been an old blushing demo. That wait, low-key, I'm gonna call that album Blushing now. That I thought I might recycle from, but I didn't end up doing that. Oh, this one's cute. Cute. I like that lead. Very OST. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. There's a song that's called Rave Shit. What was I thinking? Oh, wait. I actually might know what this is, and I might not want to play it. Yes, I don't want to play this one. Because that might be turned into something. Oh my god, this sounds like ass. Interesting, okay. Those were some neat chords, I guess. Let me, hold on. Yeah, it just repeats those. Okay. This one's called Overcast. I think this is also a really old demo. Yeah, this is super old. I might have showed this on a previous stream, actually, so I'm gonna skip that one. All right, that one's good. Good song. song called Okay. Ooh, I don't want to play this one. This one's really bad. This one's really bad. MBC? Oh, wait. Oh, this one's kind of funny. I had like a... I wanted to make a really mysterious sounding song, and this was like an attempt at it. My vocals in here are super rough because I did like... What? How many takes did I do with this? Okay, I tried somewhat, it looks like. See you, Tana. That's it. Yeah, I do want to do a song like this where it's just a small guitar thing with vocals like that. It's a cool vibe. It's a cool vibe. My belt at the end there was rough as fuck, but I had a decent idea of like the I like this part a lot where that like note switch there I think is really cool. That's something I might mess around with. B-side. Thank you, Desiree. Oh, okay. Bandcloud. What am I saying? Bandcamp exclusive EP again? Maybe. It's just like, a lot of this stuff is just so unfinished that it doesn't even make sense for me to put out. Oh, do y'all want to hear something? I can't remember if I showed this on a previous stream, but I don't care. This is the song that plays in episode 4 of First Encounters, I think. It actually has some cool parts that didn't make it into the episode. This song was made in 2019. I would have loved to make that episode longer though. But yeah, I wanted a little sound backing track, and then I remembered I made this thing years ago, and I thought it really fit in. Does this song have a name? I called it March. That can be its name. I'm trying to think, what else do I have here that I have a song called there's a draft called Guilt. Okay. Don't remember making that. What the fuck is this? Oh no. What are these vocals? Wait, what is this? Oh, this is me messing around with bowing the guitar. I wanted to use that, but there was yeah, this is bow guitar. There's just so much background hum and stuff. I figured I'd do it a different way, and I ended up doing it the way that I did on Innards, where it's super distorted, so all of that background noise that's happening doesn't really matter. But I want to get a cool, clean tone out of it someday. But I need to get more rosin, because the stuff I had all dried up, so it does not work anymore. Okay, this draft is called Find Out. Maybe I have one somewhere called Fuck Around. Oh, this one's fun. Okay. Okay, it kind of just loops after this part, like it's entirely the same thing, but... yeah, I don't know, I just like these chops I made. This is the sound of me taking a bunch of the not iPhone, I don't have an iPhone, the Android recordings I had made on my phone and chopping them up into something. But I didn't end up pursuing that idea because I just didn't think it worked with the rest of the stuff I was making, but it's cool. Evergreen. Oh, that was a song I showed off on another stream. Very good upbeat energy. Let's go. Thank you. Else. Oh, this is like generic ass chord progression I made. I was like, what am I doing? That's a weird chord. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that one. This one's called Bills. Multiple bill. Oh. That is just not even an idea. That is the start of a thought. BC. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. This one was actually something. I'm not sure what's happening in the intro here. I think this just loops, but there's another pad that comes in here. But it's mainly the same. Okay, yeah, that was there was a video I had on my TikTok that was a very early version of this without the drums, and it got taken down because TikTok detected at the start of it this static. Literally this static here belonged to a sample, or I guess a sound that someone else had uploaded onto TikTok. Someone like copyrighted noise, like just ambience. Anyways, that's why I don't upload this stuff to TikTok anymore when I make a doodle, because I'm not gonna fuck around with that. Basin, ambient. And it was weird because it didn't copyright it immediately. It was up for a bit and then it got taken down, which like kind of makes it worse almost. Oh, this is just like a drum pattern I made. Yes. Awesome. Someone copyrighted noise, Merspo. Low key, I think, okay, that one just crashed my Ableton. What the fuck? Let me try opening that again. What was I trying to open? Okay, this is a different one. This is like another poppy progression I made. Okay. Okay, I'm running low on these drafts, so I'll probably hop off in a bit. That's pretty bad. I like the idea of starting off with like a jam like that, but I don't really know what I was trying to do with the drums. What is this? Oh, this is like a really early demo version of Bones. That's cool. Oh, and it... Da-da. I don't know what... The vocals here are like.
Tore my head up last night. The rocks below were sharp as knives.
I'm so out of tune here.
Draw the line there so everyone knows.
Yeah, it's just super demo. This part kind of sounds the same. I was using this as a reference mix.
It's between us, yours alone.
How'd you come up with the drop on bones? I don't really know. I kind of just had a rhythm for it in my head, and I tried to translate that into the DAW, and then, like, this was my original idea for it, which is basically the same thing, but there's no clap on the offbeat. But I realized while I was doing it and laying it out in Ableton, it needed like the clap on the like last beat. It just sounds empty without it. I'm gonna try to load up that one thing from earlier, and if it crashes again, I'm gonna end the stream. What was that reference mix? I feel like I've heard it before. It's Secondhand Embarrassment by Underscores. Shout out to April. Oh, this is like a weird post-rock thing I made. I wanted to finish that because it was getting kind of repetitive. Um, what else did I want to show? Okay, last thing I wanted to show um, was a really, because people were talking about party time. I'll show you a really early version of flares um, before I change the pitch by 2 semitones. I think it's this. Somewhere. Oh, that's loud. Let's try that again. All right, that's all I got for today, I think. How long have I been going? About an hour. Oh, like almost 2 hours. Okay, cool. Did not realize I was streaming for that long. Neat, neat. Close that. Let me catch up on chat here before I stream. Chorus is better. I think the one on the Too Overblown. I mean, the fact that the song is overblown is not the reason why the vocals are quiet. I just like my vocals quiet sometimes. I do like the main guitar like in the like higher pitched version, but I think the guitar solo sounds way better in the like lower pitch version. I love how it kind of just sounds like a bass playing the higher notes. That part of it, it's really cool to me. Um, Also, I think the reason I pitched it down was because I had to sing my verses a lot faster, and it was really hard to at that pitch. So if I did my vocals at the pitch it was originally, it would sound really strained and weird. Um, so that's why I had to do it, unfortunately. I don't know if you mentioned this before. What do you do for mastering? I barely do anything for mastering. I used to just use like multiband compression, but now I just kind of have a limiter, and I put that into a saturator. Goodbye, Brennan. Cerise, I'm sorry you've caught like us right at the end of this stream. Yeah, I don't know what the XP. Like I've seen people in the chat with a crown. I don't know what that's about. When will the Outer Wilds as Rain World stream will be? I did say I was gonna do that, didn't I? Leak your next album. I'm not gonna do that. If actually, I was gonna say if you come to China, maybe I'll leak something, but I don't even know if I'm doing that yet. Because I kind of just want to play some of my old stuff and stuff I already know how to play. Because I don't have that much time to prepare. It's in less than a month now, or basically a month. Uh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for pulling up to the stream, y'all. Hopefully, we'll catch y'all in the next one that I do at some point, with very little notice. Will To Tell You the Truth be part of the next album? I don't think so. I initially wrote it for the next album, and then I kind of sort of realized what I wanted the next album to actually be, and now I'm not sure if it fits on it. Um, and I kind of want to write other stuff that excites me more right now. Um, will there be any recordings of the shows in China? I'm sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record the sets, but I might talk to the promoters slash like label if they have a person recording it. I do know someone reached out to me in China to take photos of one of the sets. I think the one in Shanghai. Um, but yeah, thank y'all for pulling up. I'll see y'all in the next stream. Peace.